Hey man, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yes. Welcome to the Money Flow and the Peters Report, man. Always remember, whatever it is you think about comes about. And listen, whatever it is you focus on grows. And whatever you don't, doesn't. Simple as that, man. Let's pull this up, man. I'm currently short the TQQ. At the open, we had a nice little gap here. Probably look for this to get filled if things turn around. And if you notice, I can just put this on here. There was our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, and going into the close yesterday, it tried to break, and now we're just back into a 4. So we're just going to count this as a 4. And now the short side, that RSI is getting pretty extreme. Really? So let's just keep an eye on this. And while we're doing this, I want to talk a little bit about Warren Buffett selling Apple.
Out in the 10Q this morning, it shows that Berkshire sold another 115 million shares of Apple in this last quarter. That's Berkshire's largest holding. And I think in that vein, we'll start with a question from Sherman Lamb. He is a 27-year-old Berkshire Hathaway Class B shareholder from Malaysia. He asks, last year you mentioned Coca-Cola and American Express being Berkshire's 2 long-duration partial ownership positions, and you spent some time talking about the virtues of both these wonderful businesses in your recent shareholder letter. I noticed that you have excluded Apple from this group of businesses. Have you or your investment manager's views of the economics of Apple's business or its attractiveness as an investment changed since Berkshire first invested in 2016?
No, but we have sold shares. And I would say that at the end of the year, I would think it extremely likely that Apple is the largest common stock holding we have. Now, one interesting thing is that Charlie and I looked at common stocks or marketable equities or the things that people love to look at as being businesses. And so when we own a Dairy Queen or we own whatever it may be, we look at that as a business. And when we own Coca-Cola or American Express or Apple, we look at that as a business. Now, we can buy really wonderful companies in the market as businesses. We can't buy all of them. All of their shares. We can't buy 90% or 80% or anything like that. But when we look at Coca-Cola and American Express and Apple, we look at them as businesses. Now, there's differences in tax factors, there's difference in managerial responsibility, a whole bunch of things. But in terms of deploying your money, we always look at every stock as a business. And we have no attempt made to predict markets. We have no attempt made to pick stocks. I went through many years doing the wrong thing. I got interested in stocks very early, and I was fascinated by them. I wasn't wasting my time because I was reading every book possible and everything else. But finally, I picked up a copy of The Intelligent Investor in Lincoln, and there was a few sentences in there that said much more eloquently than I can say it. But if you look at stocks as a business and treat the market as something that doesn't tell you, isn't there to instruct you, but it's there to serve you, you'll do a lot better over time than if you try to take charts and listen to people talk about moving averages and look at the pronouncements and all of that sort of thing. And so that made a lot of sense to me then. And the way I've been allowed to deploy it, Charlie and I talked about this, of course, constantly. It's changed over the years as the amount of capital we have and the account that has changed and all of that. But the basic principle was laid out by Ben Graham. in that book, which I picked up for a couple of dollars, and which basically said to me, "You've been wasting your time now, but maybe you can use what you've learned or been reading about and put it to better use." And then Charlie came along and told me how to put it to even better use. And that's sort of the story of why we own American Express, which is a wonderful business. We own Coca-Cola, which is a wonderful business. And we own Apple, which is an even better business. And we will own, unless something really extraordinary happens, we will own Apple and American Express and Coca-Cola when Greg takes over this place. And it's such a simple approach that it's almost deceptive. Most things, if you keep working harder and harder at it, you learn a little more math or you learn a little more physics. But investments, you don't really have to do that. You really have to have your mindset properly. So we will end up unless something dramatically happens that really changes capital allocation, a strategy. We will have Apple as our largest investment, but I don't mind at all under current conditions building the cash position. I think when I look at the alternative of what's available in the equity markets and I look at the composition of what's going on in the world, I find it quite attractive. And one thing that may surprise you, but almost everybody I know pays a lot more attention to not paying taxes than I think they should. We don't mind paying taxes at Berkshire, and we are paying a 21% federal rate on the gains we're taking in Apple, and that rate was 35% not that long ago, and it's been 52% in the past when I've been operating. And the federal government owns a part of the earnings of the business we make. They don't own the assets, but they own a percentage of the earnings, and they can change that percentage.
Oh, all right, guys, this is the TQQ on a 1 minute. We are forming, hopefully, stage one here. I'm back in on the long side. Now, if you were listening to Buffett, he's explaining why he sold his shares in Apple. It's not for the dumbass reasons that I hear people saying. It's the end of the world. The market's going to crash. Buffett's selling his shares. There's nothing to do with that. Let's see. We'll get into that in just a second. All right, we got an anchor point, man. Oh my God, billionaires are selling. Ah, it's so dumb. Let's see. All the momentum's turned here. I'm in a full position, by the way. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's let this go. If you listen, you'll see why he sold it. One, right here, Apple has $185 fair value. It's trading at $237. Big time premium. The tax code is currently 21% for him if he takes profits. Political uncertainty, it could go much higher. And that is why he sold Apple. Let's see. We now have a stage 2 breakout forming. Gerald, are you saying it's not a secret conspiracy if the billionaires to meet in Davos and sell their shares and leave all the poor people holding theirs? Nope, that's not what it is. Boom, here we go, baby. See something real quick. So we got back in on the long side. I'm up a couple $100. $200. Now I'm trading the TQQ today because I was wanting to do some shorting, and I had a hard time getting filled on the TQQ, and I don't like switching to the SQQ. Too much calculations. My cost basis was 472. Now I'm showing you guys the TQQ by habit. So we'll just let this play. Right. Now, you know, I like to use, let me pull up one more window here. Nothing better than having 50 fucking windows open. Go down here to my day trade setting. Pretty much the same. Let's check the 5 minute. Now, the 5 minute higher time frame, time continuity. I'm looking to trade in the direction of the trend. For me, the trend is pretty simple to determine if I'm day trading. You can use a similar concept if you're swing trading on a daily chart. Right? Anchor point. Look at these little money flows here. See them? Boom, boom. Pretty cool. Okay, nice. It saved it. I've been having problems with this thing. Save it. All right. I'll stop moving the goddamn screen around. So here we are. Got a little doji here. I'm about to hit the button and take some money. Let's let Buffett keep talking.
Any year, and the percentage that they've decreed currently is 21%. And
21%.
with the present fiscal policies, I think that something has to give, and I think that the higher taxes are quite likely, and the government wants to take a greater share of your income or mine or Berkshire's. They can do it, and they may decide that someday they don't want the fiscal deficit to be this large because that has some important consequences, and they may not want to decrease spending a lot, and they may decide they'll take.
Hey, listen up, man. You know what Buffett's saying right there? He's saying, look, the current tax code is 21%. Apple's in a stage 3. It's trading at a massive premium. So he trims it like a good money manager. Has nothing to do with billionaires taking their money out before some crazy crash comes. He just wants to have money. Boom. So it looks like we're going to run back up. I've trimmed a little. Damn. So check this. Check the comments. I told you right here. I'm getting in. Goddamn. Got to give you free money. At the very least, if you're not on my email list, hit the QR code. Man, what do I got to do? Come to your house? Let me come to your house and ask, hey, let me ask your wife, hey, can your husband please subscribe to my email? Please let him. Please. So the RSI has gone extreme. That's where I like to trim. If you notice, it hit right in this box area where we had. So once we broke through this one, I kind of assume we're going to this one. Let's go ahead and put it on there. I imagine right around in here. Right. And these are just, I just assume price has memory. It's going to whoop. Uh-oh. Now I'm trading bar by bar today. Now bar by bar means first bearish bar I get, I'm out. So I'm trading a little aggressive because I need some money. Let's go.
A larger percentage of what we earn, and we'll pay it. And we always hope at Berkshire
What's up, Jess?
to pay substantial federal income taxes. We think it's appropriate that a country that's been has been as generous to our owners. It's lucky.
It's probably where we're going to stop.
Here. And if we send in a check like we did last year, we sent in over $5 billion to the U.S. federal government. And if 800 other companies had done the same thing, no other person in the United States would have had to pay a dime of federal taxes,
Wow.
income taxes. No Social Security taxes, no estate taxes.
I'm out.
It's open down the line now. That's
I'm out.
I would like to. I hope things develop well.
So I'm trading pretty tight today. All right. Trading pretty tight. A little more advanced strategy. Trading bar by bar. So I don't know, man. $200-$300, $300 on that, I guess. Not bad, man. How long have we been on? How long have we been on? 16 minutes, $300. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, why learn that if you can just go work all day? Huh? Who wants to make money in 16 minutes if you can just bust your ass all day, all week, man? Now, let's see. I'm going to take that $300. I'm going to go buy some dividends with it, increase my passive income. So think about that. Think about that. Let that sink in for a minute. Why would I use my money if I can use this money right here, man? Come on, man. All right, we might be ready to get back in because the stage 2 is still underway. All right, we're doing a little advanced. Don't anybody think you didn't teach us that. I'm doing a little advanced here. Boom. We'll see if it holds. So far, now remember, I'm on the TQQ. I meant to put it on here because I was going to short today. I was having a hard time getting filled on the. About to be back in, though, on a reel. I'm back in. Half the position. We'll see. Let me see if this firms up. Now, I want to see it. I want to see it get above that 5 right there. All right, back in. Full position. Now, we're trading bar by bar. All right, the reason I got back in, and we might get right back out. That's called trading. Man, you could do this on a daily, right? What happened? We stopped at the 10. This was, okay, my negative bar was here. I want to get above the previous bar. And we did it right there. And I wanted to be above the 5. That's what happened. Now, I don't like that these RSIs didn't come down enough. So that doesn't give me a fuzzy feeling as much as some of you guys do. Boom. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. Boom. So I'm going to look to sell some probably in this 68.40 range, okay? We got a big chance to make a lot of money. Loaded up and trucking. It can't be done. Long ways to go. All right, now I'm looking for it to move up into this. The problem is we're pushing up against this 200. So let's see what it does. It's in that box that I talked about. If we got through this one, I said, we already hit it right here. But we need to push up into the 68.40 range, honestly. Now the time is rich. We all hang out because we got a run to make. In Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. Matter where it takes. All right, man. Oh, are we not refreshing? Let's see. Let's take this down for just a second, man. Where's my thing? Where's my marker, man? Come on, man. Where's my shit at? Okay, there we go. Fucking lock this thing, man. Here we go. I want to show you something here, man. Now listen. I'm watching it. Don't worry about it. It's going up, man. We're making money. Don't worry about it. All right? We're making money. And what do we see on there? What do we see? Let me just say, I'm trading over here, so I got to hit the button if I need to, man. All right, what do we see over here, man? So we saw the stages, right? And when the market closed yesterday, it kind of jumped. It looked kind of bullish, I'm going to be honest. And when we opened up, man, I need to take this down. Let's take it up here. So the market kind of ran up into the close, right? And of course, that's a horrible drawing. But when we opened, it gapped down. That's the problem with if you're a day trader, man, you can't carry that much. You can't carry it because this space here. Now, a lot of times it'll like to fill that in, but it doesn't have to, man. It doesn't have to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be about to get slapped, man. So probably about to cut it out. So hold on. We'll come back to this. Let's get on it.
Enough with Berkshire that we say we're in the 800 club with, and maybe even move up a few notches. It doesn't bother me in the least to write that check. And I would really hope with all of America's done for all of you, it shouldn't bother you that we do it. And if I'm doing it at 21% this year and we're doing it at a higher
21%. That's why Buffett sold.
I'll actually mind the fact that
certainty.
We sold Apple this year.
All right, so we're back. We're back good. We're back good, man. Let's take this down. All right, so that's why Apple sold. Not because of all the dumbass reasons I heard everybody else saying. Oh, the world's going to end. All the billionaires secretly taking their money out of the market. All fucking nonsense. If you fell into that, go in the bathroom, get a marker, and write on your forehead. Dipshit. Okay? That means you're new at this. So, in the money flow, right? We have this, what? 3 moving averages. So, as price open, It went down, down, down. Where I got short. Why? Because on that 5 minute, my 5 minute histogram, it was pointing down like this. All right, that's it. And so what? We know that the higher time frame, right? The higher time frame is pointing down. So on the 1 minute, I'm looking to trade to the downside. And all I'm waiting for is I need this thing to stop dropping. And obviously that it didn't go that sideways. And start going sideways, building that box, man. That's what I'm looking for. Just that pattern right there, okay? And then there's, obviously more to the pattern. A lot of people think what's your moving average, what's the thing? That ain't it, man. You have to control the trade. You have to have the right sizing for your account. And when you do that, then boom, you can take losses. About 50% of all your trades will be losses. So some of you guys get all upset when you lose. Oh, no, I took a loss. I need to go do yoga. All you guys that do that, I'm going to go meditate. You need to not meditate. You need to take your ass and trade. Stop stopping when you have a bad trading day. It's terrible. Get your ass back in there and trade. Just lower the damn size. Because all you're teaching yourself to do is quit when it gets hard. You're not going to get to do, if you worked at a fund, you're not going to I had a bad trading day. I'm going to go home and meditate and go get a massage and relax. And I couldn't do it because my husband or my wife, they were BB. Shut up and trade. We're about to maybe get stopped out. So let me clean this up. Let's clean this up. A lot of people like to blame shitty trading on something else. I was just stressed out. Just a hard day for me. Bullshit. You just don't trade well. Practice. All right, so we have our 1, and this is possibly looking like a 3, man. Not cool. Be ready to bail. It's either a 3 or a 1. Now, the other nonsense we got going on is the presidency. Now, Buffett raised some money based on that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the reason he did it was not because of the presidency, but oh my God, if he becomes president, all nonsense. It's so dumb it hurts. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I got that in the wrong place. Possible 3 right here so far, right? But here's the problem. The reason I'm not ready to call it a 3, didn't ever hit. It hit the 7, which is our scalp. It didn't ever hit on the higher one, man. So I'm waiting. Hey. I'm waiting. If Kamala Harris wins, I'm going to go to Canada. So fucking dumb. Who cares? They're all idiots. They're all liars. They're not going to do shit for you. Just like your stupid job you have. They're going to fire you and outsource you the first fuck chance they get. Better start learning these skills, stacking that money and getting dividends, or be prepared to be broke. All right, so here we go. Looks like it's going to turn into a 1. Bam! It is a 1. It's breaking out. I'm on the E-Trade Power platform. Moves a little faster than stock charts. Let's see. I'm going to call it a 1. I may be a little early. Looks like it pulled back just as it started to break. Ooh, here we go. So what did I say? In that 68 region, right up in here, okay? That's where I'm looking for it to go. Why? Because I'm the fucking Oracle of New Orleans. This is where it's going, man. Right around in here, okay? Probably stop. Maybe I doubt it, though. And we'll keep an eye on this RSI. Let's see. Boom! Man, maybe we make $1,000 before. Oh, we've been on 30 minutes. All right, we've been on 30 minutes. Now we're on a. Boom! Damn. All right. QQQ's at 475.16. TQQ's at 68.35. Oh, come down some. So let's see what's up, man. So we hit the first RSI right here. This is our scalp part, man. If you want to trade conservative, you want to make sure you get a lot of winners, not that many losers, because I know some of you emotionally attach your well-being and your feeling based on how many fucking wins you get on a stock, which is really dumb, but you do. You got to get past that, man. You got to get past any ego that's attached in losing. Fuck this stock. I don't care if I lose. You see the difference there between that and a lot of people's mental fucking breakdowns. So you're going to day trade. You got to toughen up. All right. Now remember, I'm trading bar by bar. So I don't like over here I had a doji. Yeah. Here we go. It's running through. Boom. Nice. But Gerald, all my self-worth is tied up in how I click buttons. Don't worry, man. Your wife and your girlfriend, they'll still love you. If they let you even do it. Some of you won't. They won't let you do it. Let's see. Nice. So we're hitting that box up here I was talking about. This will probably be where it ends, man. Obviously, I don't know for certain, but
that has no discernible relationship, exercise. So have to believe that every core trading belief that promotes consistent results is anything can happen. Every moment is unique. Now, we all understand that anything can happen, and we understand that, every moment is unique. But actually believing it at a functional level is another matter. And these beliefs, so when you can operate out of every moment is unique, it's like you're sitting at a slot machine, every moment's unique. You know that every single outcome is going to be unique. That has absolutely no relationship with the previous outcome. As traders, when we're looking at a sequence of trades, we also have to believe that every outcome is unique, and those outcomes have absolutely no relationship with the previous outcome. We have to consciously disconnect. So if I get 3 winning trades in a row, it's going to feel like, if I'm not operating out of a genuinely probabilistic perspective, if I'm not operating out of that kind of perspective, it is going to feel like the next trade will be a winner. It's just the way our minds are wired to think. If I get 3 winning trades in a row, and I think I had, in my analysis, other than being a guess, caused me to have those, it did make the correct prediction, but the reasons why those predictions are correct are unknown. So there's no relationship. It's going to feel like the next one is going to be a sure thing. And as a result, we're going to be susceptible to a money management error, meaning that I'm going to put on a higher position, a larger position than what my account size would normally dictate. Or be resistant to determining the risk, putting in stops, moving stops, making any number of those kind of trading errors. We have to learn how to disconnect at each and every trade, regardless of the fact that the trade came from the same pattern that sets itself up over and over and over again. that each individual trade is just that. The outcome is a unique event. So if I get 3 losers in a row, and I get my next signal, what's it going to feel like?
Did you hear what Mark just said? That's what almost every trader I meet fucks up. You connect a connection between the last trade and the last trade. The connection ain't the trade. The connection is you. Probabilities, man. If you have 3 losers in a row, it doesn't make the next one any more likely to be a winner. If you have 3 or 4 losers in a row, it don't make the next one any more likely to be a loser. It's the law of probabilities. If you flip a fucking coin, 50-50. When you flip the next coin, the previous flip has nothing to do with the 50-50. But in your mind, you will say it does. Oh, I got 3 heads in a row. The next one has to be. No, it doesn't. It's 50-50 again. When you get that in your head, man, and understand the trick, man, I'm telling you, the people struggle with this. You struggle with it. And then you get all tied up emotional. And usually when you think you need to stop or you need to do that, no, you don't need to stop. You don't need to stop. You need to downsize your trading size. Because if your losses are fucking with your mind, your trades are too big, man. Because the loss shouldn't affect you, okay? The loss should not affect you. It should not affect you. So if it is, get your shit together. That's it. Either be fucking good, be fucking elite, or do something else. Simple as that. Decide you want to be good at it, man. Right? That's all you got to do, man. This shit ain't hard. The universe is friendly to your plans, man. Whole thought and formless substance. Act like you want to win, man. It's all you got to do. And if, I always ask people to paper trade, even swing trades, man. Sometimes people don't have the money to take a trade. Okay. If you don't have the money, you should have the time. You can't be no money and no time. That just sounds ridiculous. So either decide you're broke or you ain't got no time. Can't be both, man. Okay. That's ridiculous. So then you paper trade them. I don't know, man. But I don't know. I took probably 100. I don't know how many trades I took here recently, man. And I wish everyone took them all with me. But you can do it right in your account. Keep track of it. Watch it. You're going to get everything's going to be the same, and you're going to get experience, which is more important than making money. Because once you get experience, then you can get feel. Then you understand the markets, and then you can print and make money forever. On this Apple, we'll get back to this and I'll get out of here. Apple, Morningstar gave it a fair value of $185. Warren Buffett wasn't selling it so that all the poor people, he wasn't doing that. It wasn't a billionaire secret. He's worried about paying taxes. In other words, he's worried about Kamala Harris getting in there and taxing the shit out of him. That's what he's worried about. So right now it's 21%. So he's going to let it. I'm going to let it shine. So he's going to let it do its thing, man. And he's going to take that profit. He took it down about half. Shit, he'll probably put it back on if we get a big pullback, okay? He'll probably put it back on. So I'll let this go for a minute. Then we'll get out of here. I appreciate you.
It's going to feel like it's going to be a loser, right?
Hey, hit that QR code, man. Get on our email list. If you're not on our email list, you actually suck, by the way, if you're not on the email list.
But the reality is, what? We have a slice idea. The reality is we don't know. If I'm doing the coin flip exercise, and I get, and I'm betting on tails every time, and I happen to get 3 heads in a row.
68.40 is my target.
Stop doing it? No. The probabilities might not end up being 70-30, might only be 50-50 or 60-40. But the point is, it's like, I know I've got the odds in my favor, so I'm going to take the next flip. I'm going to bet $1,000. We can't let our minds make these associations. There is no relationship from the outcome of one trade to the next. Absolutely no relationship.
I'm out.
And the reason why we know for a fact, I told you that this morning. Why do we know that for a fact? We don't know what the order flow is going to be. We don't know who's ready to put, we don't know who intends to send orders to the exchange. We don't know the size, and we don't know what type orders are going to be. So there's just no way to know. We don't know what the order flow is going to be. But the point is like, I know I've got the odds in my favor, so I'm going to take the next flip. I'm going to bet $1,000. We can't let our minds make these associations. There is no relationship from the outcome from one trade to the next. Absolutely no relationship. And the reason why we know that for a fact, why do we know that for a fact? I told you that this morning. Why do we know that for a fact? We don't know what the order flow is going to be. We don't know who's ready to put, we don't know who intends to send orders to the exchange. We don't know the size, and we don't know what type orders are going to be. So there's just no way to know.
Trade
So
still
these are the
up.
beliefs we're going for. And statements we can use in terms of like a self-talk, okay? Like, I'm completely reconciled to spend the amount of money my edge says is necessary to find out if this next trade turns out to be a winner. The next one. The outcome to each individual edge in a series is a unique event that has no discernible relationship with any outcome, with the outcome, with the outcome of any previous or future outcomes. Okay. That has no discernible relationship.
All right, man. Hey, appreciate you guys. Listen, what Mark Douglas was saying, no, two trades they don't have any correlation. If you had a loser, it has no correlation to the next trade. Don't let that get in your head, man. Don't let that get in your head, okay? You have 3 losers in a row. It ain't got shit to do with the next trade. They have no correlation. Once you understand this, it gets a lot easier. Peace.